The purpose of this screencast is to provide an overview of how to utilize Pinterest as a way to create your own professional learning network as an educator. If you don't already have a Pinterest account, you need to type in the pinterest.com web address into your browser and create a free account. And once you have your free account, your page is going to look very similar to mine. This is actually the home feed that you will see here. But the first step that you need to really consider when you're building your professional learning network is to research. And like with any professional network on social media, you need to figure out who is credible, who is an expert in your field, and who has a Pinterest, because that's going to get you going in the right direction for developing your professional network. Now, what's great about Pinterest is there's actually an education section where different educational resources and articles are located. To get to that education section, which can be a starting point for you, you click on this icon here and education. So once you get to the education section, you're going to notice that at the top there are related topics in education, and you can choose one of those links and go to that section. So if you are somebody who wants to get ideas on classroom management practices, you would go ahead and click there. And this actually shows you the followers here. And you can click on any one of these followers to follow the people who are pinning pins in classroom management fields. So if you notice, these are all related to classroom management. So if you find something that you are interested in pinning, the first step is to actually pin it to your board so you can go back to it later and use it as a resource. So to do that, you would click on Save in the top left-hand corner, and you choose the board that you want to pin it to. So I'm going to just put it in Teaching Ideas, and that'll go directly to my account, which I'll show you in just a moment. Now, the next thing that you will want to do is you want to figure out who is pinning these things that you are interested in so that you can follow them directly if that's something that you're interested in. So let's say I decide that I am going to pin this Kids Discover pin here. So if I look at the bottom, that says that it's promoted by Kids Discover. So I'm going to click on that. And I'm going to click the red button in the top right-hand corner because I want to follow Kids Discover in order to gain access to resources and things of that nature. If you notice, as soon as I click that, it gives you more people to follow that are directly related to that Kids Discover, which can also expand your network. Now, the next thing I'd like to introduce to you to expand your network is just your home page, because this is where all of your pins are going to go. If you notice on this first page, this shows you the boards. So in my professional network, I have 4 boards that I use for my professional network. And those are my PLN, learner-centered environments, teaching ideas, and quotes that are related to education. So if I want to access that board, I would click on the board. And these would be all of my resources that I've pinned for that specific category. Now, on this board, I can also see my followers. Now, I have 101 followers, which is a significant amount of followers. And a lot of these people that I've followed and who follow me are educators. They're professionals, and not just in the state of Maryland. So I'm building my professional learning network that way. So once you've accessed your own personal account, you can see who is following you, who you are following, and you can build your connections that way. So once you have decided who you're following, you've pinned your pins to your board. Well, how do I continue networking? Your job using Pinterest as a professional learning network is to consistently keep updating your boards. There are new resources being presented all the time, and if you're noticing that a certain specific expert or this educator keeps pinning these amazing pins that you are utilizing in your classroom or outside of the classroom, you can go ahead and follow them and network with them that way. because if they see that you're following them, they might follow you back. It builds this constant connection between educators. So after you have strategically enhanced your professional network and researched the top experts in the field that you are interested in on Pinterest, you are successfully building your professional network. Pinterest is just an amazing resource that will help you build your network, but the goal is to really find out what the purpose of your PLN is and your interests so that you can learn from other educators in your field.